ambiguous yet characterized by its adherence to a specific set of beliefs. Ang kapangyarihan ng relihiyon ay nakatago sa kakayahan nito to bring people together, to persuade and usher the people into a new perspective, a new life. Pero alam mo bang nakapagdudulot din ng relihiyon ng gulo at ng mga unwanted events?
We begin with Nigeria, where a woman has been beaten to death and set on fire on college premises. She was a student in this college. Her killers were her own classmates. What was her crime? Blasphemy.
Muslims and Hindus violently clashing on the streets of the capital, Delhi, during a month meant to be holy for both groups.
Drag artist Puraluka Vega is facing new criminal charges for allegedly offending religious feelings.
Ethnic clashes between the Hindu majority Metis community and the tribal Christian Kuki minority over land and influence in the state has left at least 180 people dead and over 500 injured.
Maraming bagay ang hindi alam ng mga taong bayan tungkol sa relihiyon. We are here to change that.
During the 2022 presidential election campaign season, the pink rallies gained widespread attention. What went down during the pink rallies and its context was covered quite extensively by news outlets, not only in the Philippines but across the world as well. The pink rallies were composed of large social numbers, endorsements and sponsors from huge names, and sense of bayanihan to be described as something that is being caught in great feelings of inspiration, energy, hope, and a shared vision of what the Philippines could be. Doing a quick search with the term pink rallies on different search engines bring up articles upon articles that all touch upon one important thing, especially for our current discussion, which is the show of solidarity, unity, and an unwavering belief in the chosen candidates of the so-called pink warriors. In line with this, as the ninth question marks out, were great feelings of inspiration, energy, hope, and a shared vision of what the Philippines could be. Now, does this occurrence somehow translate to the pink movement being a sort of religion? The answer is, if based on this context alone, the answer would be no. Sociologically speaking, there are different ways of conceptualizing every aspect of society, religion included, which essentially means that there is no one way of defining what a religion is or is not. For example, looking at religion as an experience and then viewing what went down during the pink rallies would lead one to believe that maybe the pink warriors were indeed practicing a new religion, even though the members themselves have no intention of making it look like they were or are, nor did they really think of their collective union as a religion of sorts. Subscribers of Durkheimian teachings would probably say that while the pink rallies was so close to being religious, with it having that dynamogenic quality or the capacity to dominate or coerce individuals and to elevate or strengthen them, it did not possess a handful of things Durkheim believes all religions should have. One such thing that the pink warriors lacked were objects or phenomena to consider as sacred. Their lack of that which is sacred immediately disqualifies them from the two other qualities Durkheim believes a religion should have. Number one, a set of religious beliefs, and number two, a set of religious rites, both of which require the existence of objects or phenomena that the group deems sacred. The dynamogenic quality in the sense of coercing its followers to follow to avoid negative sanctions, and elevate individuals in the sense of giving them strength and consoling them, the latter would be the one to be used in this context. Religion's capability here to elevate individuals is more in the context of collective individuals solving their personal troubles, contrary to the pink rallies' notion that is more in context of solving the whole Philippine society's public issues. This would mean that there is no religiosity in the pink movement, for its idea of collective individuals solving problems through something that gives hope is for the whole community being composed of individuals rather than individuals composing a community. What happened during those pink social movements will forever be a glimpse of what the Philippines could have been. That said, a more appropriate perspective of what the participants of the pink rallies have reportedly felt and experienced would be to view it as an instance depicting an altered state of consciousness and collective effervescence. Altered state of consciousness is a concept which Ludwig, in his 1966 work titled Altered State of Consciousness, defined as any mental state brought about by certain events, ideas, and feelings, or through the introduction of certain drugs or psychedelics that the individual himself is seemingly aware of. Collective effervescence is the feeling of energy and harmony when people are engaged in a shared purpose. The enthusiasm about the gathering, the stirring speeches, and the overwhelming sense of unity exhibited by the Pink Warriors all could have been what brought about the said feelings of inspiration, energy, hope, and a shared vision of what the Philippines could be. The aforementioned factors could have served as a bridge to a momentary shift in the mindset of the people, from them being a small and incoherent voice to them being a part of or belonging to something greater than themselves.
Filipino